Realizing the importance of what they've uncovered, Neil and Anya photograph and document everything. Then, with great care, they reseal the box and rebury it, preserving its resting place. Back home, they digitize the journal and hologram footage, creating an archive they call EchoSpace Origins. They present their findings to a history teacher, who connects them with a regional museum. The museum verifies the journal's authenticity and opens an investigation into the lost port of Kalari. News of the discovery spreads across the nation. Neil's once skeptical father now beams with pride. The local government announces a preservation plan for the coastal caves. Anya, meanwhile, is invited to a youth technology conference for her innovative documentation work. This new map leads them to a hidden cave system beneath the cliffs, only reachable at low tide. Neil and Anya prepare carefully, sneaking out with gear and headlamps as the tide recedes. The entrance is narrow and slick with sea spray. Inside, the cave is pitch black, echoing with the drip of water. Along the walls, they discover ancient carvings, maps, symbols, and warnings in multiple languages. At the heart of the cave, they find a chamber lit by a single shaft of sunlight. Beneath it sits another box. Inside are relics, aged coins, faded letters, black and white photographs, and a strange metallic disc. When touched by sunlight, the disc activates, projecting a holographic display of lost histories. They watch in awe as stories unfold, tales of stolen treasures, resistance movements, and the voices of forgotten people. Each stone bears a fragment of a coded message. With Anya's help, they piece it together. It reveals coordinates and a time, 1345, when the sun touches the Twin Peaks. They return the next day at the exact moment. As sunlight aligns between two mountain peaks, a shadow points to a fallen tree. Beneath it, they unearth a sealed metal case tied with nautical knots. Inside, they discover a journal, water-damaged but still legible, written by Captain R. Das in 1904. The entries tell of a secret port once used to smuggle artifacts from colonized lands. After a betrayal within the crew, the port was abandoned, and the captain vowed to bury the truth until someone worthy found it. The final pages contain an apology, a warning, and a second map, more precise and daring than the first. That night, a fierce coastal storm batters the shoreline, dislodging sand and revealing the hull of a long-buried shipwreck near the cliffs. Neil rushes to the scene the next day with his best friend Anya, a sharp, tech-savvy classmate with a love for solving puzzles. Exploring the wreck, they notice the same anchor symbol etched into the ship's mast. Anya launches her drone, and from above, they spot hidden rock formations aligning with the map's markings. When Neil asks his father again, he finally opens up. Kalari, he says, was a cursed trade route that vanished over a century ago. But Neil suspects there's more to the story, not a curse, but a cover-up. Determined, Neil and Anya decide to follow the map, which leads them into the nearby forest. Guided by the compass, they trek through thick underbrush and shallow streams, until they reach a clearing ringed by ancient stones. The last map of Kalari. In a forgotten coastal village, 14-year-old Neil lives with his father, a retired sailor who now works as the school librarian. While the village holds on to its quiet routines, Neil finds adventure exploring the beachside cliffs and scattered remains of old shipwrecks. The salty wind and crashing waves are part of his daily world, a world steeped in mystery and stories half told. One afternoon, while helping clean the dusty school attic, Neil stumbles upon a wooden box marked with an old anchor symbol. Inside lies a weathered map covered in strange symbols, and one haunting word, Kalari. Intrigued, Neil shows it to his father, who brushes it off as nothing more than a sailor's myth. But Neil's curiosity deepens when he notices a compass embedded in the box, one that still works flawlessly.